going on, YouTube man family? The man, the myth, the predator. ZXP, it's me. You're doing our thing. Haven't done a little tutorial video in a minute, so it was time for me to check on my clutch. So it was feeling a bit soft. So I'm in here trying to rectify that. See, it's a little too, you know. So what I did, went and got some .4 oil and drained everything and putting new clutch oil in. Every 2 years you're supposed to change it. But I'm trying to figure out. There's times where it was just a little weird. I noticed it last night. That those videos are gonna be going up soon. But yeah, I had to bleed everything out from down here, push it out into this container, and then got a new bottle. Some that 4, and throwing that in there. So I'm trying to bleed the system right now. Trying to see if I can show you with one hand. But those of you that remember when I did the Brembo upgrade, yeah, that got bubbles in there. So thinking, yeah, and these guns actually really help to suck the air out. Yeah, look at that. So trying to keep an eye on the reservoir. Still got oil in it right now. So, but if it's like black, and it was dark. I wouldn't say black, but it was dark, and it's still air coming out of there. But yeah, you don't want that in there because that means like moisture got in, and the boiling rate for it will change. So yeah, I'm just doing my routine maintenance. Hopefully, I will solve this issue with the soft clutch. Yeah, I should have went to my shop guy, Absolute Cycle, but he's always busy, and I try to take a little bit on to myself if I have everything here. But this little contraption you can get at AutoZone, it does wonders, But yeah, I'm in here in the lab checking. Hopefully seals are good and whatnot. If I still have issues, I'll be headed over to Steve's and whatnot. But yeah, let me give it another squeeze. Yeah, hydraulic clutches cannot have air in there. It's just a big no-no. But yeah, if you don't have this contraption, it's just a lot of pumping and watching the air come up on the top side here. So you don't want it to go too empty, because then it defeats the purpose and you're in an endless cycle of like trying to get air out of the bike, or at least the lines. But it's slowly coming through. So just in the spirit of just staying consistent, gonna throw this up. Probably won't even edit anything, but yeah, we'll see. Hopefully Snake and the rest of my folks, even Rook, matter of fact, you gotta check out his forums. I'll put a link in the description below. I haven't posted anything there in a minute because I was out of the game for some time, because like I said in the last video, I had a lot of people pass away and I had to focus, and my head wasn't there to do YouTube, So I'm gonna get back to this, and I'll have the end result. All right, a little bit of an update. Ace wants to bother me while I'm doing work, but so I did some bleeding down on the master and then up here. So I think I got most of the air out. Yeah, and I forgot to tie this down. And I was like wondering, air kept getting sucked back in there. So I'm thinking I'm getting a little closer to the end. It didn't take that long. If you have that makes life a whole lot easier. A whole lot easier. I know, yeah, you see some air still popping up there, coming through. But yeah, I remember, yeah, the traditional way is to keep tapping the clutch and letting the bubbles come up here, but that takes a long time. A long time. So, yeah, ZX14 maintenance, but you see, the funny thing, my other side was fine. But I think that's had a lot to do with when I did the upgrade to this Brembo. I might have had a little air in there, but I did notice something. There was one day it was like air bubbling up in there. I don't know if it was vibration or something that caused it, but if for some reason something's going on here, you will be seeing a video, Absolute Cycle, in Rahway, New Jersey, Elizabeth Avenue. Ask for Steve and tell him the ZX Predator sent you. All right, so let me try to wrap this thing up. All right, major progress. That clutch got really stiff, really stiff, and I didn't have to blow through this entire thing. So the game changer literally is this right here. So I'm getting to that point where I think I saw what I missed in the past. Yeah, I'm getting like stiffness all around, and that's making me truly feel the Brock's clutch mod, because those are, I have the shims and I use all of the stiffened springs to hold that clutch in place with the 250 horsepower this bike has. Thank you, Carpenter Racing. But now, in the final stages, it's not bleeding any. Topped off. It's looking good. I'm going to finish this and test ride it, and we should be good to go. Yeah, I'll close it up and everything, but it's... I tell people, tackle these projects. Get in there. Matter of fact, I may be rebuilding the clutch because I saw the stack height wasn't where it needed to be. Shout out to Ricky Gatson, because that's him and Brock Davison where I learned that from. And I had the pleasure of meeting Ricky Gatson years ago in Metuchen, New Jersey, where he was at cross country. It was a good time. And awesome dude. So I learned a lot from these guys. And, for my audience, they don't do enough videos for the ZX14. So that's why this channel really has a sense of, needing to exist. Because I'm going to give the information and the how-tos, and you just share it with everybody, So I know there's folks who do bigger and badder and have production. It's just me doing my hobby and sharing with you guys. So once I stiffen this up even further, I'll do the wrap up and we're done.